Hello. My mic's working now apparently, because it was unplugged for some reason. Hi. How have you been? It's been a while since I last streamed. But I'm back now. Let's go. We've been, or I've been, dragging this out a lot. Let's start this. Oh, gas, yes. Yes. What did I go with on the last one? Did I go with veteran or elite? Yes. You've been ill at ease ever since you assassinated Empress Jasmine Caldwin and aided in the abduction of her daughter Emily.
He knew. The black-eyed bastard knew that when my blade stilled the Empress's heart and delivered her daughter to the Lord Regent's men, everything would fall to pieces. He watched me do it anyway. And now the world's gone mad. Plague grinds the city down. Corruption rots. A mad killer roams the streets by night, seeking revenge. The overseers have stormed my hideout in the flooded district. And I'm in a strange duel with a mad witch named Delilah for the fate of the Empire. I'd say I was being punished, but I know that the world doesn't punish wicked people. We make our choices and take what comes. And the rest is void. I can't say I wasn't warned. The men are recovering well from the attack, but they don't understand the danger they're in. My mother warned me never to make an enemy of a witch. Corvo, here to settle our debt. You understand, I won't make this easy for you.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. I don't want to fight you. Damn. Oh, it doesn't work. Okay. Okay, he's good, okay. Ooh, nice one. Just a dream.
What is it?
Thomas has returned with the information you requested.
He's waiting for you below.
Okay, Thomas. They say my mother was a witch, but the truth, as is so often the case, depends on perspective and your place in the world. She relied on poisons made from exotic herbs and the blowfish that live in the reef waters near Pandysia. Her power originated in hallucinogenics, delivered through guile or by force to those who crossed her. There was an unusual intensity in her gaze for certain, but it came from within, not from the outsider. It's what happens to anyone pushed to the absolute edge of sanity and survival, who stays there for years, then returns to walk among the sheep in so-called civilized society. My mother was crafty, but if it was anything more than powders, hidden knives and guile, I never saw it. Like they tell children, some of those truly touched by the black-eyed bastard can move through the space between rooftops like a sparrow. Others command armies of rats or poisonous flies as easy as they wriggle their fingers and toes. The overseers are right to fear us, who warn the common folk to stay near their homes at night and keep their families close. But there are other ways his influence manifests itself. Those who serve me share in some of what I can do, and I suspect it's the same for Delia Copperspoon's coven. Then there are those who can craft runes and charms. The old woman across town. They call her Granny Rags. She carves and polishes the bones of whales, stringing them together and opening them to the void, until they moan like the fever sick on a cold night. I found a few of her talismans, and with each one I touched, a tiny piece of me departed and settled in with her. What does she gain? A longer life? Some other kind of power I don't understand? The making of such things is beyond me. I've known 4 people in my time who carried the mark of the outsider, but I've known dozens more who wanted it, who stood at night in stagnant ponds or begged with the dust blowing through graveyards. People who gutted farm animals or burned the flesh of men, thinking it would call forth the void. I met a dying man once who had collected runes and charms for years. He crushed them all into powder, made a paste and ate them, thinking he could gain whatever magic was in the things. His death was long and painful. I also knew a woman from Karnaca who would trade for charms and other bits of whalebone. She cracked them apart and fused them back together, then sold them. I bought one of these corrupted charms that she swore would cause sharp metal to break on my skin, and it worked. But each time it did, one of my teeth turned black and fell out. After the 3rd time I gave it to one of my men. Now when he smiles, it's all bleeding gums. I wonder what parts inside him are turning black. Sometimes I ask myself, without these gifts, would I be a man to fear? Would I be called the Knife of Dunwall? With my name whispered through the markets and the alleyways, the high towers and drawing rooms? I'd like to think so, but it really doesn't matter. As long as I bear this mark, I'll use whatever craft I have to force my will on the world. The harder trick is undoing what I've done. In a time of political upheaval, there are provisions in place for staged transfer of power, designed with 3 goals in mind. The first is the minimization of incentive for coup. There's no predetermined person or position within the government that is scheduled to take on the mantle of regency during a time of crisis. Instead, a regent is chosen by parliamentary accord. This serves to avoid promoting a path of derelict ascendancy and to discourage those who would scheme for such a turn of events. It is the assumption of our governing documents that such a legislative body will always have the wisdom to see through will-be usurpers. Second is the assurance of stability for the commons during and after the transitional phase. During an interregnum, while a regent rules the land, there are categories of laws and decrees that cannot be altered without a majority vote from Parliament. Thus, daily life for the people will not change dramatically when during the time of regency, or shift drastically once a proper heir takes up the throne. Third, and perhaps most important, is that a worthy successor is found. In order to rule out hasty action and to maximize stability, there will be no term limit or duration applied to the period of regency. Historically, rash decisions have been greatly contested, resulting in extended political turmoil or outright conflict. When the proper heir is found and the position is filled by someone worthy of the role, all others will fall in and provide their support. That's very idealistic, I feel like. Otterstead, Bristol, a small town, but the locals are charming and the ale is unmatched. Be certain to visit during the month of winds for their pennant festival. Dunwall, Bristol. Notes in the capital city could fill a dozen such volumes. All the lights exist in Dunwall if you've got the coin. No miseries if you're broke. Unless you're well connected through someone in Dunwall Tower, one of the key families, the City Watch or River Patrol. Make sure your permits are in order. Otherwise, you're likely to have your cargo seized by the port authorities for any reason they care to concoct. Volcany, Morley. While the harbour master here is particular about the kinds of goods you're carrying, the rest of the town is more lax. Be sure to visit the Inn on the Rock for the best mutton stew in all the Isles. Yarrow, Tivia. The cold here will snatch the breath from your lungs, but it is met in equal strength by the civility of its well-mannered citizens. Cozy taverns are kept warm by their famously crafted iron stoves. To the northern food takes some adjustment. The jeweled aristocrats laugh and drink side by side with weathered, leathery-skinned farmers, slapping one another on the back until the dim hours. You'll start to make a friend here, or you'll truly understand the worldview of the native-born. But once you do, you'll have a friend for life. Olero, Serkonos. The city is crowded in the warmer months, and for a good reason. You'll find yourself shoulder to shoulder with scantily clad locals and foreigners on holiday, pale skin burned pink by the sun, which somehow seems larger and brighter in Serkonos. The food in Colorado is a shining example of Serkonan cuisine. There's always music, always dancing. Hand-rolled on the steps of tobacco shops, the cigars are of course fresher than the ones you've had shipped to other parts of the empire. Arnica, Serkonos. The jewel of the south at the edge of the world. The city is bustling with industry, after a wave of settlers from Morley and an influx of wealthy trading companies from Dunwall. Everywhere you go in Karnaca, there are new ideas, hybrid forms of music, groundbreaking theories of natural philosophy, even extravagant delicacies made by mixing ingredients from all the known cultures. Locals work tirelessly for their coin, welcoming the elite from across the Isles. Okay. Dunwall, the seat of power in the known civilized world, the Empire of the Isles. Their great capital, it has been brought low by vermin, the very thought galls. We are faced with the reality that our once great city is in a state of shambles. The few remaining domiciles in any habitable condition are the estates of those wealthy enough to ward themselves against that reality. The city cannot continue to thrive, populated by only the upper classes and their cloistered sycophants. Even if the plague were gone tomorrow, in its present state, Dunwall doesn't have enough hardy people of working age to return the city to everyday function. We must find a way to attract more residents, which requires removing the cloud of fear brought about by the current regime. Lord Regent and his lackeys are bad for business, my friend. What falls on us, plague and a tyrant must be overcome. After that, we must undertake a third miracle, turning the screws on the obscenely wealthy, forcing them to pay back into the place that has given them their privileged lives. It is the powerful and fortunate who must pay for the rebuilding of Dunwall, even if the poorest will bear the stones and timbers of reconstruction on their backs. All this must happen for the dormant machine of commerce to restart. Without that, we are all forfeit, and the greatest city of our age will be lost. Okay. A ton of reading from the get-go. What's that room I'm hearing? Okay, this has been
Begging your pardon, Dowd, but I don't think it's safe to leave these overseers holed up in the refinery.
It's a new game now. They know where to find us. We just have to make them afraid to.
They're not afraid to die for their 7 strictures.
Them? No. But the men who give the orders are a different breed.
All the same, I'd better give them a hand, just in case the prisoners try anything.
okay. I want to kill him. Oh, I can't. I don't have my knife. There it is. Need 2 more. It is said that we should not sully our hands with combating the forces of the void. My studies have been deemed heretical by my brothers. The rewards have been invaluable. I have harnessed the same energies employed by the outsider and his accursed followers while avoiding their corruption. Father, I read this, right? Those burials always avoid energies in the forces. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I've read that before. I can kill him. I'm gonna read your journal, Thomas. There's nothing you're hiding from me.
Thomas finished his scouting run. When you've talked to him, I'll give you the latest word from inside the prison.
Kono, the jewel of the south, is best known for its warm winds, spiced foods, and endless beaches. The city of Colorado sees the heaviest flow of travelers from across the Isles. Arnica, on the southernmost edge of the known world, is preferred among the elite of the Empire. It is said that a month spent resting beneath the sun of the beaches of Sarkonos, or within one of their rural villages, can cure most maladies. Travelers bring back recipes and styles from the south. The dances that all Sarkonans learn in their youth are favored in Bristol for their sexuality. Copied by the fashionable aristocracy in the capital city of Dunwall. The only persistent trouble in Sarkonos originates along the string of tiny islands stretching away from the mainland to the east. For generations, pirates have hidden among this archipelago, raiding traders passing between the isles and, more recently, attacking whaling ships returning with rich stores of oil. One gentleman of advanced age swore that his brother had been taken by the Whalers, a notorious gang associated with a man called Dowd. According to Peter Mansfeld, his brother Radoff was proud of working with the Royal Spymaster's Responsible Citizens Group, being no shame in reporting on what he perceived as shady dealings by his rivals at the fish markets. But this might have been the source of his trouble. The 6th evening of the month of Hearts, Radoff came storming into Peter's home, white-faced and panic-stricken, claiming to have been chased by a group of ruffians wearing the leather suits and vapor masks used by the men working in the whale oil factories. Peter gave him supper and drink, sending him on his way later in the night, after which Radoff was never again seen. Lizzie Stride. Murder, smuggling, and river piracy.
I found Lizzie Stride. Getting her to lend us her boat will be a bit complicated, however. She's in Coldridge. From what I hear, they've got enough on her to hold her for about 1,000 years.
Coldridge. We can use this. We'll get her out. And Stride will have to pay back the favor. We'll have our transport.
Ready to leave, sir? Or should I wait?
Wait.
At your pleasure. After Corvo's escape, it's going to be more difficult to break into Coldridge. They've installed arc pylons, and they're blaring Overseer music over the loudspeakers. Our talents will be surprised.
What? Where's the audio? Hello? What happened to the audio? Okay. My headphones were just disconnected, I guess. For no apparent reason. Okay, we're back. Because of that, it's probably... I probably have to restart the game. Because there's still no sound. Not sure why my headphones got disconnected. There we go. Sounds back.
They've got Arnold Timshin there. Same wing as Lizzie Stride.
The barrister. He'll bring some class to the neighborhood.
Last thing. There's an execution planned in the courtyard. Should draw a lot of eyes away from you.
They know how to make a man feel welcome.
Okay.
They say he let Rothwild live. Is Dowd getting soft?
Rothwild's not coming back anytime soon. You should spend more time thinking about your form.
Corrupted charm. Don't really care. Well, let's see. Slightly faster, yes.
I liked her, sir. If I can say that now.
She
Well, that's,
made her choice.
Taking prisoners is exactly the sort of thing I'm talking about.
You don't have to remind me. It's Billy's doing that the Overseers found us.
Dowd. Ever vigilant, I see.
You have no issues with me, right? You don't think I'm getting soft or anything?
You don't have to remind me. It's Billy's doing that the Overseers found us. That wasn't Dowd.
Dowd should have caught it. And now witches? He's not the man he was.
Quiet. You're going to get us killed.
Huh? Gentle reader, be assured that your coin is well spent today. What you read here may one day preserve your life and your sanity. No one has seen the knife of Dunwall and lived to tell of it, until now. The sun was setting, bloody stain against the sky, silhouetting the noble contours of Rothwild's slaughterhouse. The stench of blood, flesh of men and whales, soured the air. Out slithered from the sewers, body slick with gore and crawling with vermin, no mortal man could have tolerated. His shadow stretched out before him on the ground. It revealed his true nature. A horned thing warped by heresy. Shape too terrible to put into words, my little readers. Sorcerer from the void, without question. I could hear the moans of the dying workers he left in his wake, but he did not even pause to acknowledge their plight, for his heart is colder than Tyvian ice. Said, he let out a guttural howl of victory, talk of which snuffed out the life of those poor dying workers. Then he bounded away, moving from roof to roof, back toward the streets. This was where I thought this chapter would end until I heard the music. The grinding metal music of the Overseers echoed from the nearby alleyways, and I knew there would soon be a fight. Only my sense of duty to the fallen citizens of Dunwall to keep my fear from overtaking me. I inched closer to the mouth of the alley for a better vantage. The brave contingent of Overseers had captured one of Dowd's lieutenants lurking in the alley. He or she, for I could not tell beneath the thick leather of the industrial whaler suit, was prone and tied with sturdy ropes. Oh, with sturdy ropes, surrounded Overseers. By Overseers, I guess. But their fixation was ultimately their undoing. Dowd fell from above, moving through the air as easily as a falcon. I swore it upon my spirit. Without sound, he glided down among them. The music maker was the first to die as Dowd tore the man's head from his shoulders. The wretched song faded in a discordant wail. Then I watched as the most notorious assassin of our time became a flurry of leather, metal, and blood, cutting bullets and sword blades with ease. Last overseer, no doubt consumed with terror at seeing his brothers fall so easily, sank to his knees and begged for mercy. Dowd spoke a single word that made my entrails squirm in my belly upon hearing it. The overseer shrieked like a madman until his mask split in two, as though struck by some hammer and chisel. A stream of blood gushed forth from the crack, bathing Dowd's boots. I closed my eyes at that point. We wouldn't want to witness any further atrocity. I could only hope that if that foul heretic discovered me next, my life would end swiftly. When I opened my eyes, Dowd was nowhere to be seen. That was the last I ever saw of the Knife of Dunwall. So, heed my warning, gentle reader. If you or anyone you love witness some misshapen shadow fall across your path, or should you hear the slightest rumor of dark words whispered from the rooftops, flee. Flee with all haste.
This will hold while we're away.
All the coins.
Corvo's out there, Dowd. It's a matter of time before he shows up here.
He's got the Lord Regent's army to chew through first.
What are you going to do when Corvo arrives?
He won't make it past the Weepers and the river crusts. The city's changed since he was the royal protector.
If Corvo...
Enough about Corvo. You should be preparing for Brigmore.
As you wish.
No more people I can talk to? Never Thomas. Oh, this guy.
I've made a mess of the access ways, but it had to be done. If I come back, I'll take it all down.
We'll be back. And then you can burn those overseer drapes while you're at it.
Okay, let's go.
Is it time to go, sir?
Yes.
Delilah doesn't leave Brigmore Manor anymore. She doesn't have to. Which means I have to come to her. The manor's upriver, far out past the quarantine line. I'll need a ship. I've lived in Dunwall's underworld a long time. I know the players. Gang leaders, madams, corrupt officials. But what I need is a smuggler who knows the river, someone I can trust. It's a reflection of Dunwall, or perhaps myself, that after all these years, the best choice I have is Lizzie Stride. And Lizzie Stride is in jail.
See here, favors. Your disguise an overseer. Overseer has been summoned to Coleridge prison. Phoenix will intercept him and send you in his place. This overseer's uniform as disguise should fool the prison guards long enough to get you inside. And we'll get this one. Sure, this sounds pretty cool. We'll see it out. I have a lot of money left.
This should get me in the front door at least. Looks like I'll need to check in with those guards by the gate.
That's pretty cool. I want to check if I miss out on something. If I choose this route. Let's see. Oh, okay. That's good, I guess. Oh, okay.
Overseer.
Yes.
Don't look at me. I don't know anything about what happened. Just go to the interrogation room. See for yourself. You want the interrogation room. That's where it happened. Don't get caught snooping around. Prison cell wings are off limits. What do you want? You're still here?
About time, Overseer. We sent for you hours ago.
There was a problem with the waterlock.
Fine. Listen up. The incident took place in the interrogation room. Cross the yard and keep going straight. Anything else is off limits. Understand? Don't go exploring. Don't speak to the prisoners. We're not here to listen to you preach. Don't forget you're in Coldridge now, not the Abbey. We asked you here for one reason.
I'll be gone before you know it. Where's the interrogation room?
Straight through the yard. No turning. We're watching you.
Okay.
Guard! Open the gate.
We got an overseer is someone to address the situation in the interrogation room. To enter the business of the office, he oversees and other visitors.
You want the interrogation room. That's where it happened. Don't look at me. I don't know anything about what happened. Just go to the interrogation room. See for yourself. Don't get caught snooping around. Prison cell wings are off limits. You're still here? What do you want?
Hey, you in the mask! Get out of here!
It's just ridiculous. Stupid rats. Plague. Elixir. Bunch of crap.
Hey, you in the mask! Get out of here! Keep skulking around.
This disguise won't help me if I'm caught in a restricted wing.
I know something's up.
They don't hesitate to kill their own.
I hereby sentence you to death. Ready. Take aim. Fire! Help me out! Help! Help me out!
Yeah, very poor aim. Are you gonna scream?
Why did you save me?
I'm looking for Elizabeth Stride, a prisoner. A gang leader out of Draper's Ward.
Heard her come in. Section D, cell D24. She fought like a wildcat. You can check the logbook in the guard station between section C and D. I'll just wait for the shift change and make a break. If you know Lizzie Stride, then you know to be careful around her. That's all I can do for you. It's little enough, I know. Since Corvo left, all the cells are controlled from one place. You're the first man I've ever seen break into Coldridge. I won't ask your reasons.
Good. Damn, I really can't use it at all. Can deactivate the music anyway. I think I read that. 100% sure, but I think so. Everything? Looks like it. Right. What the fuck?
Your fish bait now.
Why did he go over there?
Get behind him. Stay hidden. Assassin, help! I know you're here. Guard.
Ooh, nice beheading.
Clear the line. Stand clear.
Okay.
Help me out.
Bro, don't go there.
Firing.
Someone's supposed to be on duty.
Uh-huh. You're going down.
Fuck. I wish I could save him.
Help me, damn it! Firing. Take it. Help me out!
You're welcome.
I need help.
Why did you do this, dumbass? Why does he do this?
Damn it!
Supposed to be on duty.
Whatever.
Take this! Two arms!
Hello.
Don't look at me. I don't know anything about what happened.
No security installations along the execution unit wall are complete. Additional work on the main gate will continue throughout the coming days. All workers must show identification for the duration of construction. Use of the personnel responsible for enabling the escape of the former Lord Protector will continue today. Oh, so that's who they are? They helped Corvo? Okay.
You're gonna bleed, damn you! You, get wherever you're going. Take
Bro, leave him alone.
Hey, you in the back. Get out. Die. Help me! Move it along.
Now the rats can fight over here.
Jesus. Okay. Am I allowed in here? You have to take extra care in logging transfers. Even temporary transfers of prisoners from one cell to another must be recorded in a logbook. Ensure that the logbook is available in the guard booth between sections C and D at all times. Okay.
We're sending 3 men to the firing squad, and no one knows what actually happened.
Didn't they do it?
Hamrick drinks, and he chose a bad day to sleep in.
Morris lost his nerve at the sewer gates. Neither of them knew anything. They died to satisfy the Lord Regent's office.
And Officer Thorpe.
Thorpe slipped him the key. Everyone knows that. He got weak. They paid him off, but he couldn't tell us who it was. And believe me, he wanted to by the end.
You've seen Corvo train, haven't you? Once he had the key, there was no stopping him. And the way he went off that bridge, how do you stop a man who'll make a jump like that? Like he doesn't care.
Or like he's more than human.
You think he's a...
I think we played that overseer noise for a reason. I think there's more happening here than any of us know.
You guys were talking about me?
Any prisoners giving you trouble? Of course.
Oh, yeah, right?
Don't
There's
look at
no
me.
way you're getting
I don't know
past
anything about what
so
happened.
move along.
Only prison personnel beyond this point. No exceptions.
Okay.
I'm not saying it would be easy,
This mask
but
won't
I
fool
can
in our
once the
pylon.
cell doors open.
You? How?
Section B will remain closed until the conclusion of the investigation into the escape of Corvo Atano. Units have been moved into the cells on the other side of the prison.
In the first rush, I take 2, 3, before they get their swords out, pick up their pistols. I'm a good shot.
How good?
I'm better than most of the people here. It's a fact. If I keep moving, I can take the rest one-on-one. It'll be bloody, but it's doable.
You're not thinking. If a fight even starts, you'd be finished. When that alarm goes, your odds are just about 0. Me? I just keep quiet. Slip by when no one's looking. Take as long as it takes.
Either way, you'd have to be lucky. And a complete madman.
You'd have to be Corvo, in other words.
A reminder, the Coldridge prison remains under martial law. Guards are authorized to use lethal force against any unidentified or unauthorized person on the premises.
What?
Bring the alarm! Get over here!
Why? What happened? Anyway,
Either way, you'd have to be lucky. And
let's
a
go this way.
complete
See what
madman.
happens.
You'd have to be Corvo, in other words. You want the interrogation room. That's where it happened.
Head directly across the yard and through the door. It's in the interrogation room. And don't forget, the rest of the prison is off limits. Don't get caught wandering around.
Right.
Someone's supposed to be on duty over here.
Right through there. Can't miss it. None of the guards that went into question.
I'll be careful.
Oh, control system, that's what I want.
It's because the Lord protected
Tired yet?
Someone paid off a guard to give him a key. So now we've got the tumbler system.
Keep the Hatters away from the eels. One section D, selling level, and try to attack that former dead eel leader again. We can't afford any additional investigations or mistakes right now, but keep them apart.
It makes sense to the Lord Regent's office.
Hello?
I can't let you through here. Understand?
Okay, Jesus. Calm down. Reason to yell.
Don't look at me.
Wait, what? Really? No, no... Nothing? Just straight up firing?
Get around him!
My bad. I missed. Damn, get exploded, dumbass. Anyway.
What happened here?
Whoa. What the actual fuck is it? Brigmore chest key. Jesus. Lieutenant Wright, the hatter we brought in was trying to stash this loot in the canal when we busted him. Looks like he's the one who hit Lord Bryman's carriage a few nights back. So far, he has not named his accomplices, but he will once he gets his turn in the interrogation room. Document everything and then deliver it to the Lord Regent's office. Make sure none of it gets lost along the way or it's both our heads. Ashfield. Prisoner. Okay, location of collaborating theft of goods. Either mental bolt, light defeat. Outcome promising response at first, but the subject lost consciousness due to shock. Vandalism, sleep deprivation. Disorientation. Subject falsely confessed the crime as well as other unrelated acts. Location of a weapon cache. Try to attacks on the river patrol checkpoints. Water tank. Tank mechanism malfunction. Subject drowned. Name of conspiracy organizer. Given with phobia spiders. Subject divulged the information before the hatch to a spider basket was even opened. Please. That would be me. Dear Officer Ashfield, I would like to most humbly request access to documents concerning the new experimental choke dust, which you may have recently found yourself in possession of. I understand this is a delicate subject matter, and I assure you every precaution will be taken with the documents to ensure they remain confidential. If access to these documents is agreeable to you, please have one of your men deliver them to my cell. Respectfully, your friend in A25.
Is she strapped in right? Good. Doesn't look like much, does she? Comfortable? All right, we'll get this done. Let's start with how you got into Dunwall Tower in the first place. Was it one of the servants that let you in? One of the guards? Nothing? All right. Corporal, use the hammer. That's right. The smaller one. Can't really tell if she felt that. Don't want to break anything. Let's try again. How did you... Wait. You hear a kind of ringing in your ears? What's happening to her face? Is she going to... Oh no! Oh no! Shoot her! Shoot her! Shoot!
Interesting. Very interesting. Okay. So I have to choke him out.
What was that?
Upon the escape of Corvo Tano, the council appointed by the Lord Regent has decided it is of the utmost importance to increase security measures at Coldridge Prison. The recommendations made by this report includes structural measures such as increasing the heights of walls, sealing ventilation shafts, and ensuring sewer entrances are inaccessible. Additionally, staffing at the site must be increased to thoroughly cover all exits and maintain observation of all major corridors. In addition to the new measures outlined herein, the Council has consulted both the Abbey of the Everyman and the Royal Physician Anton Sokolov, who is also head of the Academy of Natural Philosophy, asking for guidance and equipment in the handling of those cases which are more exotic in nature. While we have dismissed reports of the supernatural in the past as old wives' tales and lunatic hearsay, recent months have convinced us that there are matters afoot that we do not fully understand. As such, prison executive personnel are encouraged to welcome the presence of both the overseers and anyone working under Sokolov's technical guidance.
This controls all the cell doors.
Hit the first tumbler to match cell section letter, hit second and third tumblers to cell number, pull lever to confirm selection. Good east cell opening requested section are verbally confirmed. Okay. I'm gonna take extra care and login transfer. Yep. Wait, A25 I know one. Let me get a... Actually, I can probably check my notes to see... A25 is open. E11. Okay, now I'm gonna look, see which these are openable. I can't find the numbers though. I'm just going with what I know. Oh, I'm gonna stop here, I guess. Can I get out from here, maybe? Whoa, whoa, wait, why? Okay, just go the normal way then. Actually, I can probably...
Just give me the one chance. I'll never ask anything again.
Don't make me take that away from you. You should
What'd you
get
say?
where you're going, little man.
What cell is this?
I didn't know she had it.
D22.
Why'd she take my money?
Oh, that's what Lizzie's tried is. Okay. There's one.
Wait, see something? Help! Someone's breaking out!
He has the key. Perfect.
Help! Someone's breaking out! Guards, come quick! Someone is trying to escape! Get me out of here!
A14. It was D20. No, not D24. There's so many though. Can I just go through all of them? Probably can.
It's going to start any moment, and I'll die. Blood.
These closed off, so... Wait a minute, going through all of them is not... I'll look it up. found the list. Oh no, that's not what I wanted. Fuck. Fucked up. That's closed. Fuck. Okay, it could go.
The sound she made, it was like...
Don't. Not until the Overseer finished.
Find the
What?
outside.
The fuck? What was that? Okay. Back here. Okay. You know what? I'll just go through everything here and just make a note of all the cells that have something for me. Right? Go ahead and open them. God damn. Okay, let me prepare my WhatsApp. Let's see. A10 is definitely important. A11 has some sleep darts. I like it. A11, let's go. A12, nothing. A14 has this weird ass guy. Let's just put it up. And some money, so that's nice. A15 is...
Probably rats into everything.
There's a dead one that I found, right? That I read about. I'll open it up just because why not? 4, nice.
A reminder, the Coldridge prison remains under martial law.
Oh, starting Striking characteristic one will notice when comparing incarceration facilities across the Isles are the walls themselves, or in some cases the lack thereof. A well-known and well-feared prison such as Coldridge, its long history as the principal prison for the capital city of Dunwall, has a number of physical barriers to keep prisoners from escaping, or even attempting escape. Coldridge is housed in a single formidable structure, many stories tall, with tightly guarded gates and tiny individuals that keep the prisoners separate, minimizing collusion. The prison is dominated by its high gray walls, and as of late, new technologies have been tested for deployment there, further adding to security. The height of modern incarceration, it's virtually unthinkable that one could escape from such a place. Contrast this with the prisons of Tivia, located in the tundra at the center of that nation-state. Some of the labor camps in Tivia, there are literally no walls. A prisoner exhausted from hard labor and without tools is unlikely to survive the harsh climate or the hungry packs of hounds that rove the frozen wastes. In fact, Tivian prison authorities make it known that any prisoner is free to leave at any time. In all of recorded history, no one has made a remote walk across the snow and ice to the nearest city. Interestingly, those who leave are not pursued. They are considered free people, having effectively served their sentences. Later installments in this series will cover the mines of Serkonos. Prisoners must work in order to survive, and the coastal island jails of Morley, surrounded by bitterly cold waters that are filled with ravenous hagfish.
Guards are authorized to use lethal force.
I've managed to get my hands on an experimental formula being tested right here in Coldridge Prison. Make sure the prison guards call choke test. It is normally capable of rendering prisoners vulnerable for a few moments. However, this new formula has the potential to make the victim forgetful as well. It's as if, once breathed in, the dust causes an acute temporary stupor. Oh yeah, that's the A25. Yeah.
Unauthorized persons
Okay.
on the premise.
That I opened. Once again, I have been asked to solve the problems of the dismal past. Once again, I have delivered the solutions required by our present situation. As with all my work, it is simply that a mind capable of understanding their potential is required. For the benefit of the Lord Regent, and to the detriment of those incarcerated in Coldridge Prison with an attitude for escape, I have recently adopted one of my inventions for deployment in that dank and depressing place. The potential function of these devices at the prison should now be clear to all, following the latest round of testing. With the associated power complications resolved, I have therefore recommended a two-stage implementation, starting at once. The first stage involves a recent device, simple to deploy, designed to stun the escaping prisoner. The second is a more powerful deterrent, the lethal and increasingly popular arc pylon. Combination properly applied, these devices will make Coldridge Prison inescapable. Okay. 820 is already opened. Oh, I hear it all the way from over here? Okay. Interesting.
Why is no one making rounds over
I don't know. You tell me.
Just give me the one chance. I'll never ask anything again.
B22.
All cells in Section B are under quarantine until further notice. Prisoners who have been transferred from Section B will be observed for signs of infection.
Trembling hands. Blood from the eyes. Any day now it'll start. Just give me the one chance. I'll never ask anything again.
Or you. Or you're not running.
I'm not doing it.
What?
Not me. Not like the rest of them.
That one's blocked off.
Where's Harold? He's not in his cell.
Check the log. We've been moving people around to make room for the politicals.
This never happened.
Let me just forgot to acquire this.
Under the
someone will hear you. And it wasn't easy with the Empress around. She'd hold inspections with the Royal Protector trailing after her.
I wish we'd taken care of him. He knows our faces. He could come back any time.
Upstairs. How do I get to that misplaced room?
The sound she made. It was like...
Who's there? Are you a god? You're not.
Someone get over here. Take out his leg.
Powerful man. All you have to do is trip the mechanism to open this cell. Anything you want will be...
Yeah, whatever. I have to get rid of them. They don't see me. I don't know if he'll ever turn around. But this guy can just Uber stomp. Trying to get rid of him somehow. Oh yes, please leave. Please go somewhere. That works. Awesome.
I need more men. Get around.
There was one over there. Okay. Didn't expect that to happen.
Thoughtful, almost. I bet when he left here, no one saw him. Not until their neck snapped.
That was then. You're forgetting about the Empress. That was when he had something to lose.
People don't change that much.
Oh, yes, they do. You just haven't been there to see it happen.
09 and 08. Go with the 06 really. What? There's no way you can see all the way over here. Come on. Okay, now's the time.
Who's there? Are you a god? You're not, are you? Listen, I'm a powerful man. All you have to do is trip the mechanism to open this cell, and anything you want will be yours. There's been a terrible mistake, and once it's been corrected, I'll control half the city. Please pay attention. Kitchen worker? Groundskeeper? This is the chance of your miserable lifetime.
Hello? You mean headpads? Okay. What? No.
Someone get over here.
Okay. Hurry up.
Get up, right now.
No way, bro.
I know you're here somewhere, scum.
Don't know nothing.
When I find you, it's gonna be bad. Where are you? No, I'll find you.
Really, let's try it. Give this pen, bro. You love it. Oh, I know about the 11. Never mind.
No, I'll find. Wake up! Hear me? Shout if you see it. When I find you, it's gonna be bad. Rouse yourself. Wake up! I know here you are. Take
What? He turned around? Why? Thought you were supposed to find the culprit.
Someone get.
Awesome. Awesome, bro. Let's go. Actually, I can just jump and then stop midair. Neat like this. Pretty cool.
It's going to
Okay, so according to my findings, may or may not be complete. That's Harold Timsh. That's gonna go out. No? But I wrote down 813. No, that's not what I wanted. Fuck. What did C? My bad. B. Definitely more on the B side, on the D side that I haven't gotten to. D03, for example.
Stand clear. Firing. Clear the line. Fire. Die, idiot. I need more men. You're going down.
14. D03 and A14.
Don't make me take that away
There you are. Guards.
Okay, D03 and A14. It wasn't A13, was it A14? They wanted, okay. D03 and A14.
Take this.
Go on, fight them.
Firing. I'm gonna loot your corpse. That settles that.
You're welcome. No. Okay.
Stand clear. You keep disappear. Someone get over here.
This guy is no longer effective. That sucks. I've been spotted. No.
You're gonna bleed, damn you! Damn it! Where'd he go? Can't believe you lost. Oh, this is going to be. Come at me! Who'll come at me? Get around him! No one wants to turn with me. It can't be true.
Come on, let's go.
Where are all the soldiers, huh? Don't any of you know how to fight? I'll fight any of you. Just give me what I want. I just want a soldier statue. Is that too much to ask? Don't let the plane take me.
Come on, fight them then. You're just running around.
Stand clear. Flank him.
Oh well. It was funny while that's it. Oh, you're not fighting the rest of your brethren. Oh.
Oh, this is going to be. Take it. Come at me. Stand guards. To me.
This better be worth it.
Shivering silhouette. These have a high chance to miss. Invisible. No, I don't want that. Definitely don't want that.
I need more men. Take this.
Whoa. Crazy. Okay. He's still running around. they're all following him.
Gotta get out of here.
Jesus. Thought it would see me.
I know you're here.
I just disappeared, bro. Don't try and find me. Don't do that.
Right now.
Another
Someone get over here.
Wait, what? They know I'm here? No. Really? I can't let them see me anymore? That's fucked up, bro.
Stand clear. Die, idiot.
I don't have the money.
I need more men.
What? I don't know. Oh, come on, bro. Really? Can I use, like... I guess I can use this.
I need more men. Clear the line. I know. All right. I won't be catching this from you guys. Stand clear.
I need to find a misplaced room. Where could it be, though? Let me see here. Would be hidden somewhere in the prison. What the fuck does that mean? You enter Coleridge through the sewers. Oh, I know where. This way. What the fuck? Interesting, so this is where I would have started the mission from. That guy has a pouch on him. There's a bone churn there. Outside, okay. Scavenger. Let's see. Scavenger. Greater amounts, I don't really care. Sure, I can't do that. This guy with the pouch? Has to be, right? Alarm is set off? Why is the alarm set off? Does it happen no matter what I do right now? it doesn't. Maybe that guy saw me. What the actual fuck? What the actual fuck happened? Okay. So knocking this guy out is.
I heard you there. Someone.
Are you kidding me? Someone. That keeps the alarm from being set off. But I got the prompt saying that my disguise is no longer effective, which means right now my disguise is still effective. That's weird. Why did they attack me then?
Find you, it's gonna be bad. We'll meet again.
I think that's everything.
Lizzie Stride. She's in rough shape.
Oh, Lizzie.
Wake up, Lizzie.
I'm not telling sh. Wait. Who?
Down.
Is that right? Whoever sent you, I'll pay double.
I've come to break you out. You can owe me the favor.
What kind of favor?
Doesn't matter. You'll be dead in another day here.
What kind?
It's just a boat trip. Upriver. Past the blockades.
Then you're out of luck. My boat, the Undine, now belongs to someone else. My second-in-command double-crossed me and took it. A little shit named Edgar Wakefield.
It's a situation I'm familiar with. Can you walk?
Get me out of this damn thing and I'll fly. I can pay you to get rid of Wakefield.
It'll be my pleasure. Come on.
I'll just get my tiara. Pull that lever. It'll undo the shackles.
Or watch the top of the bottom right corner. This one?
Down. I think I...
Jesus Christ, bro.
I'll have to carry her out.
Okay. Out we go then. Good thing I have that bone charm for moving faster while carrying bodies.
A reminder, the Coldridge prison remains under martial law. Guards are authorized to use lethal force against any unidentified or unauthorized persons on the premises.
There he is.
I hear you, bastard.
Fuck me. Okay. You hear me, bastard. Idiot. Isn't that crazy?
The Sokolov real interdiction device, or arc pylon, is for use only by personnel trained in proper imprinting procedure.
Oh, if I had known, I would just come here. I wouldn't have bothered with the room. Oh well.
She's beaten but not dead. See that her wounds get attention.
It will be done. All quiet, sir. Ready to go.
Let's go.
The execution of the guard who helped Corvo. Nice. That. Leaving no evidence behind. I mean. I guess. All the bodies. They just, yeah.
Dunwall is changing fast. 6 months ago, Draper's Ward was where Dunwall's rich and well-born strolled and shopped and tried to be seen. The plague burned through it in days. Today it's a battleground where 2 street gangs fight over the spoils. The Hatters and Lizzie's gang, the Dead Eels. Lizzie Stride was the boss until Edgar Wakefield betrayed her and took her place. And the riverboat. It's the kind of thing that happens every day in Dunwall. I don't judge him. I've done worse myself. But I need that boat. Edgar Wakefield and I have business.
You know what Baffle Dust is? Sure. See the hidden room. Liberty from the jail cell in Northwell Slaughterhouse has some useful information for you. Nice. You light the wheel, lift up a crate loaded with supplies or report. Thing. This is important. I think so. Yes. Baffle Dust. That's cool. Let me see if that's... I don't even know if I have the money for it. Check. Yeah, I do. It was 200, right? No, 100, okay. Let's see. Supplies. Gold ingot and a bone charm. Okay, I'll get it then.
The textile mill used to run off a water wheel before the canal went dry. It started up again recently, and whatever the Hatters did to get it working has enraged the Dead Eels. They're fighting in the streets.
You're gonna be fighting me as well? Or can I just walk through?
Sword ain't yours. We got here first.
Bring out the geezer!
We've been here 8 years. We ain't leaving.
When's your old man coming out to fight?
We've been making something for you, little eels.
What's the matter? Too much knitting to do?
Crawl back to the river. You ain't a real gang. You're just a bunch of mudlarks.
Come on and fight! Or are you too busy making dresses?
Come on,
Catch this, you bastard!
die, you crushing bastard. Breaking in.
I'll stick you!
They are gonna be hostile towards me.
Quiet in the city. Almost like it used to be.
No? I guess sun. Control box. Control box key, okay. That's not great for me. I mean, that guy has it. Done. Okay. Evans, be cautious with this equipment. It's very delicate and requires a skilled touch to operate. It's also quite lethal. So if you do not follow the proper procedures, you will cease to exist in the wink of an eye. Acquiring this technology took a great deal of politicking and expense. So I repeat, do not be reckless with it. Once the system is set up and operational, we will never see a dead eel darkening our doorway. The mill will become an impregnable fortress. Report any technical issues to me. Nurse Trimble. Okay, nurse. Nice point. Okay. Are they still fighting here?
Is that? Someone wants to get hurt.
Wow. Okay, let's see here. Anyone have anything I can take? Okay. Oh, I see. Bring a man to represent my black-eyed groom. Fetch a woman to represent me in my youth. Lead them together in the eternal circle. Wedding band to bind them. Placed on a silver tray. It is from you, dearie, and I'll give you a wedding gift. Okay, man and a woman. Are they supposed to be alive? I hope not. Oh, big launch. Nice. That's supposed to be alive. Some. Okay. Oh, here, the wedding circle. Get you. Awesome. Need to make a great couple. Now a ring I need. Okay. Come across some old writings that hint at the bizarre ritual. I'm going to use it to prove to you for once and for all, I guess, that all of this mystical stuff is just superstition. When I get back from my mission in the sewers, we'll do this. There's a trick. You'll need the bride. Huh. Near as I can tell, she doesn't need to be willing. Doesn't need to even be awake. By the outside of his eyes, I don't even think she needs to be alive. You go secure a bride if you can. I will officiate this mock wedding. Yeah, but where's the ring? Do you have a ring? There's somewhere. Rejigger mounting and unmounting. Remove the cover over the primary gear and set it aside. Remove the primary gear and replace it with the secondary gear from the alternate drive system. Manufacture and place dual counterbalance weights along the alternate drive system axle and downlink the damping cords at both ends. Remove and set aside a slide arm from the rejigger support. Open the slide arm piston shaft and remove the pistons. Reshape the slide arm pistons to the shorter specifications and reapply lubricant before closing the housing. Install the elongated slide arm into the rejigger support. Adjust the reverse spacer bolt at the junction between the alternate drive system axle and the new elongated slide arm until the interval suits a new application. What the fuck is this? What did I just read? Mechanic apartment key. I don't have it. Okay. Let's see. Huh? How are you alive, whoever you are? What? I mean, not alive, but awake. What I wanted to say. Okay. One of the advantages of Sokolov technologies is that they share the same magnetic socket for the tanks of processed whale oil they use as fuel. When it is exhausted, another can be plugged into place with ease. Process simply up to any common workman, and lower guardsmen of the city watch can handle the task. Place for the art behind the wall lights, as well as the carriages used for transport by those few who are wealthy enough to afford them. Only obvious downside of so called designs is the volatility of the oil itself. Yep. I've read this before. Okay.
I saw a woman earlier. She moved like one of us.
See?
I tried to get close and identify her, but she disappeared.
Thanks for letting me know. Corrupted charm. Let's see. Pull parts. Okay, I don't have pull, so really care.
Your mommy let you.
Wow, the insults. Crazy.
You guys take orders from Trimble now, is that it?
Let me see. I have two. Where?
A nurse? You gonna teat on him?
Had her. Now and forever.
I'll cut you up like a slaughterhouse whale. You hear me?
Are you missing something, little eels?
I got a little something for you. Might burn a little, though.
Who the fuck are you, bro? You see me from all the way.
Back into the river.
Baker's Ward is our place now.
Oh. Yeah, what if we go inside here?
A password system. The Hatters are getting organized.
Password. Password.
What's the password?
I seem to have forgotten it.
Nice try, River Rat. Get lost.
Okay.
I admit, I'm stymied. I thought dragging it up out of the mud was the hard part, but I had no idea how to open it.
Hammers?
There's the engine.
Really? Look at that thing. You think hammers will break it open?
Explosive.
Sure. The sound reaches everyone. Then we gotta share. And what if it calls somebody else?
Must be a way. Think what could be in there.
You know what would be funny? If it wasn't locked.
What? Of course it's locked. Look at it.
You mean you haven't even tried it?
What do you think I am? Stupid?
Better not to answer that question, I guess. What? Foxrush flower. What is this? Hello, friend. As instructed by your whalers, I have dredged this horrid thing up from the depths of the storm drains and placed it in the agreed-upon location in hopes that you, and only you, recover it. But be warned, poor fortune has followed me every step of the way since laying hands on this thing. And I am overjoyed at the prospect of leaving it here and being done with it. May it treat you better than it has me. And if some unlucky local that stumble upon this wicked bone, heed these 2 warnings. As I have said above, poor fortune will find you. But more importantly, this is intended for delivery to the most dangerous man in the Empire. If you are in possession of something he wants, you may count your remaining hours on one hand. $3,500 points here, damn.
That's it.
Did you spot
He's
something
gone.
or what?
Where are you?
Fuck.
We're gonna. Sorry ass. Here you are.
I didn't expect them to turn around. I'm being honest with you. I had us lost, eh?
We're losing business. I understand doing what's got to be done, but
Lizzie kept to a deal once she'd made it. No cheat.
exactly. After last night, I don't know who's gonna buy from us.
Up there, bro. What?
The Reapers are still themselves. Do they even know what's happening to them?
I hope not. Never thought of that. What if they're asking for help?
And everyone's running away or throwing rocks. I'd rather be dead.
Very compassionate. What? That's annoying.
What?
That's it. He's gone.
Now, why are we fighting each other? I don't quite get it.
Here you are.
Yeah, whatever. Okay. Going through here is not a good idea.
Definitely something about it.
Club drone.
Welcome to the Draper's Ward Salvage and Resale, or the Black Market if you'd prefer. It's Dowd, right? Recognized your face from the posters. Not that I'd ever say anything to anyone, believe me. I'd be happy to have you for a customer.
What are you selling?
The best of Draper's Ward, all for sale.
I'll take this and that's it. Take less damage from falls. That could be good for me, actually. Actually, that could be good for me.
All these rats crawling
You don't
all
mind,
over
do you?
everything. How did it pass me by? All the others down with the sickness.
I hope your business is going well. If you're interested, I have a little business proposal for you. The canal here in Draper's Ward has been dry for some time now. Enough time for the prized ox rush to take bloom in the mud. None of the ruffians patrolling this area know how special the flower can be. I have no competition in harvesting them. None of the alchemists or natural philosophers that can use them frequent this district anymore. Perhaps I can send you some bunches of ox rush to peddle, for a commission of course. And I can help you tap into an ammunition market here in Draper's Ward. Things have gone into full-scale war, so demand is high. Know your thoughts. I have that thing. You want it?
Say, would you consider doing a job for me? There's a man whose debt to me is well past due.
I'm not a bill collector.
I don't want the money. I want his head. I'd pay you well. And you can use the money to buy things from me.
Sounds good to me.
I'll do it.
Huh. Thank you. Skinflint is a chain smoker. He likes to light up in the old canal tunnel and play Nancy for coin. I'd start there. Make an example of him.
Got it. Now let me see what you've got.
Please, take your pick.
I don't want anything from you. I have the
I
flower.
hope you're keeping my little job in mind.
Skinflint is still alive. For now.
I know you'll get it done. The best of Draper's Ward, all for sale.
Okay.
He's gone. Come on, let's get this guy. Choke on this.
Okay.
Someone wants to get
How did it pass me by? All the others down with the sickness.
Someone wants to get hurt.
All these rats crawling all over everything.
I thought I was finished. They'll never believe who saved
That's the dead one.
All the others down with the sickness.
Matter.
If you're here to kill me, make it fast or get lost.
Half the city's dead.
I'm here to kill you.
3 more months.
So do you think that? Not anyone so bloodthirsty like you guys.
How did it pass me by? All the others down with the sickness.
Found the ring. Right.
So you know the Rothwell place got shut down.
Yes.
But I heard an interesting rumor.
Uh-huh.
What's that?
This place is the same day that Rothwell vanished. A ship left the slaughterhouse bound for Samara. I'll bet he was on it.
Why would he go to Samara?
Who knows? But he hasn't been found in Dunwall. And a guy like that doesn't disappear that easily.
Huh. I'll bet he fell in one of those meat processors and got canned as whale meat. Some idiot is probably having him for dinner right now and doesn't even know it.
You can't get up there?
We're losing
Oh.
business. I understand doing what's good.
having the same dialogue like the other two. Oh.
Who are you? Are you with her?
With her?
Delilah. Are you with her? No, but you don't have any roses.
What can you tell me about Delilah?
I used to make clothing for the Caldwins, you see. I adored them, especially young, precocious Emily. She was such a delight. Did you ever meet the Empress? She was so special. And I was able to count her among my friends. I had a lock of hair from young Emily, a keepsake given to me by the family when my hands grew too stiff and clumsy to work the needle. I have treasured it so.
Kind of weird. Okay.
She visited me here. Such a surprise to see her, all grown up, so serious. Did you know she was once a playmate of Jessamine's? Before she was Empress, when they were both little. I thought it was a cordial visit at first, but it turned frightening.
What happened?
She made things come out of the shadows, long and grasping. I can still feel the cold on my neck. I sound mad, don't I? Perhaps I am. She questioned me and left me propped in the corner like a bolt of cloth. I couldn't move for 3 nights while she made the horrid markings you see now. Then she stole my only keepsake, my lock of hair from dear, sweet Emily. Ah, Emily, where are you?
Jesus, I just noticed that.
And damn Delilah.
What is wrong with you, bro? Oh my god. My dearest friend, my costume ball will require 3 tailored outfits that are perfectly matching except for color. We're going to play a game with our guests, you see. I'm saddened to hear of your deteriorating hands and the hard times on which you have fallen. You are my first choice to craft these costumes. I will mention your physical difficulties to the doctor at the party. Perhaps he can be of some service to you. Farewell, Waverly Boyle.
Hadn't seen her for years, but I recognized her at once from the tower.
Take this, you don't mind.
All these rats crawling all over everything.
Interesting. What? This chapter will focus on the once lavish Draper's Ward. Before the reign of the Colwyn dynasty, the locale held none of the prestige that it has so recently enjoyed. Draper's Ward was once a simple manufacturing hub for fabrics and textiles, exporting raw weaves to all corners of the empire. Water-driven mills turned day and night to meet the needs of the rapidly expanding cloth industry. For decades, Draper's Ward supported the modest trade, till key manufacturers began relocating factories to their rooms in Orley. The price of labor in these places was much lower. The limited availability of Dunwall riverfront property was required to turn the mills, made expansion of operations impossible. At the end of this period, declining production in abandoned factories created an opportunity for a new generation of skilled and ambitious industrialists. A loose confederation of clothing merchants, including such luminaries as Percy Oliver, Agatha Chesney, and Mortimer Hatt, established a new model of business, high-end clothing that was designed to appeal to Dunwall's elite, sold at a substantial markup. The best sartorial designers from across the empire were lured to the boutiques of Draper's Ward, where they found themselves freed from the need to solicit patrons. In fact, they were elevated to high society, courted and pampered. The powerful and influential began to frequent Draper's Ward, paying any cost to be seen in the latest styles. The district was widely successful. Extravagant wealth and luxury among the proprietors and designers became the norm. But not all was glamour and fun. Reinventing the Draper's Ward was an expensive project, and investigations into the sources of capital funding this revitalization often led to dead ends. It was commonly whispered that Mortimer Hatt had been a ruthless gang leader in his early years, and it was a very poor secret among the City Watch that he still commanded a private army of hardened men that would protect his interests. A terrible truth emerged over time. The designers and merchants held court in exclusive boutiques. The mills and factories that produced the clothing were houses of suffering and abuse. Despite the coin generated by their business, the workers who stitched the garments never took part in the flow of wealth. Instead, Hatt's men enforced brutal working conditions on them. As his corruption intensified, with violence occasionally spilling out into the open streets, the well-to-do declined further invitations to shop at the boutiques. Business fell precipitously, and now with rumors of a plague looming on the horizon, the golden age of Draper's Ward may be at an end. This boss is awful. I almost broke my neck getting up here, and all day the hatters keep taking shots at me like I'm some kind of carnival game. This morning I saw some lady up on the glass roof across the canal. It kind of has me worried. I think she looked right at me. How'd she get up there? Are the hatters recruiting ladies now? Anyway, since she's been up there, I can barely make out this thing she left behind. Can't tell what it is from here. Come nightfall, I might just climb up there and have a look. Better be wary of that arc pylon they set up down there. They have the kind of gear we just outmatched. I wish Lizzie was back. She'd get us out of this. I found that bone charm you're talking about.
All the others down with the sickness.
Okay, so now I can... talk to him. Dying with me.
Dead. We won't make it 3 more months.
There's Kinflin for you.
I want that man dead. I trust you'll see to it.
I can only lie to him. He's right here, though.
Skinflint is dead.
Thank you. I hope this expresses my gratitude. The best of Draper's Ward, all for sale.
You really don't want this oxrush flower or whatever its name is?
Tell me what strikes your fancy.
Okay. I could have sold it to you, but whatever. You gotta... Or was it this way, right? You. Next time was over there, but I don't know the password to get inside. That copper wire. Don't have the key to this. Where would the key be? Oh, I realized it's not dead. He's not dead. He's the member of the Dead Eels gang. I always read in like, why does it say Dead Eels gang member if they're not dead? I get it now. But I still do not know where I find that mechanics key. Or how I get in the textile mill. Look that up. Oh, it's after the... Okay. After I go to the... Where's the mechanics key? Except they had her in the sewers. Hey Jasper, one of the dead eels apparently trained some white rats to come to this side of the canal and fetch shiny objects back to him. He'll probably have taken a few coins to a couple of bullets back over into eel territory. Pike saw one carrying a coin and tried to shoot it, but his marksmanship is lacking. Be wary of them, and crush the little things if you get the chance. If one swipes one of the tools or keys or something like that, you'll be a laughing stock. Baldwin. That's crazy. What? Is there another sewer they can get into? Maybe after I go to the riverfront? Let me check. Yeah, it's a long mission apparently. What?
How did it pass me by? All the other down with the sickness. Half the city's dead. We won't make it 3 more months.
Wakefield's a hard man, but he's not as fun as Lizzie. Lizzie enjoyed it more.
Yeah, even Lizzie never drowned victims in a sack. Still see him squirming for air.
Yeah. How's he gonna top that?
Ain't no way, bro. Okay. True. I wasn't, you know.
Edgar Wakefield. Wakefield is on
Scary,
board the
bro.
Undine. He's put all of the eels on alert since Lizzie's rumored to have escaped from Coldridge. He's expecting her. You will undoubtedly be a surprise to him.
The halls of the Academy of Natural Philosophy are thought to be spaces where thoughtful discourse and enlightened tolerance set the tone for debate and learning. It is believed that reason applies above all, and the passions of the greatest minds of the Empire are tempered by wisdom and custom. This is the commonly accepted vision of the place, and it is almost always accurate. Almost. Sometimes a protracted debate or disagreement can explode into conflict. Very rarely, violence. Such was the case years ago in the Month of Winds. A young apprentice named Piero Joplin, we know him, ventured into strange new directions of researching the preservation of mortifying tissue, a field that brought him into frequent conflict with a student called Trimble. Joplin and Trimble often debated loudly long into the night. The content of these arguments was well beyond the understanding of most people of the Empire, the author included. The rivalry between the two natural philosophers raged for months, but it is the climax of those events that prompts this writing. The two had argued deep into the night, the debate sliding into bitter personal attacks. At last they reached a terrible accord. Their mutual hatred culminated in a duel to the death with pistols. Under the grey sky of dawn, the greatest minds of the Empire of the Isles gathered in the courtyard in a fashion resembling schoolboys gathering to watch bullies fight. Quiet fell as Joplin and Trimble accepted the ceremonial pistols, marked off the paces, turned, and fired. Each combatant fired round after round, shattering windows, chipping masonry, and splitting plaster. The closest shot to the mark was Joplin's, whose bullet ripped through the hem of Trimble's overcoat. It was clear that the dedicated study of the learned men had made for poor marksmanship. When all their ammunition was expended, both parties stood quivering with fear and rage, but unharmed. It was then agreed that the duel would be settled with a coin flip. The newly minted coin of the Empire was produced, bearing the face of Empress Jessamine Caldwin. As it was sent spinning into the air, Trimble called heads. Coin landed tails. Joplin was declared winner, and the feuding between the men ceased. By the terms of the dispute, Trimble was forced to leave the academy, his studies left incomplete. Whereupon a dignified silence returned to the halls of the Academy of Natural Philosophy. Mr. Hat, there has been an interesting activity since our raid on the dead eels a few days ago. It looks like Wakefield has been rooting out Lizzie loyalists and chasing them off or making an example out of them with some gruesome killing. I don't think he's got much of a hold on this gang. Things are likely to fly apart before long. Also, I swear I saw a woman lurking on some nearby rooftops last night, spying on the eels. Saw me looking at her and just disappeared. Perhaps you'll know what to make of that, Oscar. Okay. Oh, there's another voucher for me, apparently. Power slash. Joker.
Just waiting to be taken.
All those prancing nobles in fancy masks. Strip them of their jewels and set them on fire. Finest time.
Drown 'em. Drowning's worse.
Set on fire's worse.
Drowned is worse.
You ever see a man set on fire? What does he do? He jumps in the water.
Very funny.
I hear Lord Shaw is making his way to the party by boat, with only 2 bodyguards.
What? How do you hear things like that?
I have some connections.
Nice bit.
There's the boat. Wakefield's probably keeping himself below decks. Whatever I do to him, it will be a mercy compared to what Lizzie has in mind.
That wasn't high enough? Okay. I'll jump then. What? They have some tough heads, bro. They do not.
There's the boat. Wakefield's probably keeping himself below decks. Whatever I do to him,
Get Kumbo stomped.
it will be a mercy compared to what Lizzie has in mind.
I do. Care.
Lizzie's boat is smaller than I remember.
Shit.
What?
No way, bro. Yeah, that's not gonna work.
Lizzie's boat is smaller than I remember.
Up there. Sees me.
What? Lizzie's boat is smaller than I remember.
Okay.
I didn't come to this. Lizzie's on her way. I just know it. Might as well slit my own throat.
Hello, Edgar.
You're Dowd. What brings you here?
Lizzie Stride owes me a favor.
I'm sorry to hear that. You see, the watch picked her up. I'm trying to hold things together while she's in Coldridge.
That's not what I heard.
I'm awfully busy at the moment.
I won't take too much of your time, but there's the matter of that favor.
Yeah? What exactly does she owe you for?
First, for getting her out of Coldridge. Second, for what's about to happen right now.
Damn. Damn, that was nice. That was so nice.
Time to signal Lizzie.
But yeah, I'm not gonna do that. I'm assuming this was the body that was found, so take him with me. Stay with your friend over there. Might as well.
She bit off a man's tongue. Just for calling her Elizabeth. Someone stole from me! From...
Time to signal Lizzie.
Hmm? It's going to pieces. We're just getting things under control, but now I hear Lizzie busted out of Coldridge. How? The yields are starting to swing my way. I even think we'll wipe out those accursed hatters soon. Mr. Hatter humiliated me something awful with that raid to steal our engine coil. The payback was going to be me taking a piss in his stovepipe. Now that Lizzie is free again, got the crew on high alert. Orders to kill anyone that ate one of us. Starting to think I bit off more than I can chew. Sure did, buddy. You sure did. I can just leave. Let's see. Oh.
Lizzie Stride is assuming control of the Dead Eels now. She's ordered them to give you safe passage.
Awesome. Thanks, Lizzie.
Your friend Edgar Wakefield set me up to be taken by the City Watch, and you followed him. Took his orders. But you know what? I forgive you. All of you. I'm filled with love. But the following people each owe me a finger.
He's still here?
Logan, Bang Bang, Ferris, Pigface, the Bakers, and Annabelle.
Shit.
2 from you, Annabelle. Have a good night.
If you're looking for new recruits, no thanks. What are you looking at?
Not really.
What? Thinking about filing my teeth, like Lizzie Stride.
Definitely
What?
Someone wants to get kicked.
Watch it.
That piece of garbage, Edgar. I'm still living with his incompetence. He let the Hatters cripple the Undine.
Ship seems fine to me.
They took the engine coil. We're dead in the water.
What is it? Can we make a new one?
They don't make them anymore, not for an engine like the Undine's. We'll have to get it back.
The geezer still leads the Hatter gang, right? I'll pay him a visit.
It won't be that easy. There's a snag.
Always is. What's this one?
The Gazer's about 100 years old by now. He's got it rigged so that if he dies, the whole place gets gassed. So they're real careful around him. Got him a nurse and everything. Maybe you can cut a deal for that engine coil. Turn on the charm. One of the Hatters gave me their door password in exchange for keeping the rest of his fingers. It's whalebone.
Thank you.
I never got to use it on account of the gas. And being in jail.
Just be ready to move when I get back.
You left Wakefield alive?
Yes.
You can decide what to do with him.
My mind is racing. Does he still have both eyes?
Yes.
I'm not saying don't kill the geezer.
You're right there.
Just don't be stupid about it. Engine coils are hard to find now. Most of them were scavenged for scrap when the blockade started. Who's your second? Billy? Benny? How'd that turn out?
Don't ask.
Without that engine coil, we're stuck here.
Someone's still around. You should get where you're going, little man.
You be careful how you talk to me. Lizzie's my best friend. And I'm also Dowd. Oh. Better watch out. Oh, Jesus. Shit. There we go. Overpowering. I always win them easily anyway.
Dowd, this is the second time now. I see something, or someone, out of the corner of my eye. But when I turn, they're gone. Someone is watching us.
I'm aware. The witch.
Good to have Lizzie back. We'll be on the river soon. Coin in our pockets and blood on the water.
No, it's a wall. Shit, we're in trouble. Fuck. Here we are.
You keep surprising me, Dowd. Not long ago, I watched you kill an empress and steal her child for coin. For a man like that, you went through Coldridge Prison with an awfully soft touch.
Anything else?
I wonder, are you hoping it will change the way things
There's only
work
achievement,
out?
bro. Not that difficult.
Maybe not. The song's almost over, and when the music stops, we all fall down.
Okay, whatever. Jesus Christ, is there no other way out? No, there isn't. Okay, down we go then.
Definitely something about it. Watch it.
Whoa. Where's the... I'm gonna get shot from? Over there? So I'm keeping him and not keeping others out. My bad. I'm sorry. Following note was found at the site of a ritual murder, attached to the victim's face by 9 fish hooks, arranged in a suspicious pattern. We infer that the two parties were involved in a conflict over the construction and sale of a superstitious charm, using pieces from older, possibly damaged heretical artifacts. Full investigation recommended, focused on the person named Lilica in Sarkonos. Lilica, you cheat. For months I poured coin into your pockets, paying for all the things you requested, food and lodging at the outskirts of town, livestock with birth defects whose purpose I cannot imagine, toxic plants and alchemical materials. The baboon blood and cartilage of deep-dwelling fish were not cheap, I assure you. But even more costly was the scrimshaw I painstakingly acquired from sailors during the past year. Carved the bones of whales and said to hum with powers from beyond the world. These cost me half my savings. You swore you could provide me with the charm I wanted. It was quite clear. I had you word that I would be able to visit Abrielle in my dreams, that I could woo her while sleeping. You promised that she would love me. Instead, you delivered to me this lump of old bones scratched and hacked at, wired together as if made by a child. For 2 weeks I kept it close to my heart. That night when I slept, I did see Abrielle, oh yes. I saw her lying with everyone I've ever hated, rivals and enemies who've bested me in business or in sport, men who have bullied or insulted me, including my infernal older brother. I woke each morning clenching my teeth in shame and rage. Such terrible nosebleeds I suffered. My hair began to fall out in clumps. I threw the cursed thing into the lake just to be rid of it. You told me you were a sorcerer, simple charlatan more like. Yet as it may, I want you to know the day I decided to ruin your life. I will punish you for thinking me an idiot and taking my money. I could send an anonymous message delivered to the nearest overseer outpost, but what I've got in mind is more fitting. There is a gang that operates in Karnaca, assassins. I want you to know that all my remaining funds will be spent putting a contract on your pretty head. You'll never see me again, Lilica. When the butcher's blade falls on your neck, when the poison in your milk takes hold, you remember that this is how I repay those who cheat me. Who's this guy? Probably not. Oh, I have to. Okay. Oh. Well then. Probably pull be the most out of the bunch. Okay, but that's everything, right? Yep, I don't see anything else.
The outsider ain't real. What'd I see Dowd do then?
What do you
Just
see
because
there?
he can do strange things doesn't mean there's an invisible man watching us. I'll ask him how he does it.
Yeah, ask me.
Crazy. Don't you dare.
Don't make me take that away from you.
Really?
Thinking about filing my teeth.
That's how you ask me? Take that, thank you very much.
What's the password?
Whalebone.
Come in, Hatter.
Sir, the Hatters are using the textile machines to make shrouds for the plague dead.
Now we know why they took the engine coil.
The man who runs the Hatters is more cunning than he looks. He can flood this place with a toxic gas. In time, it'll eat through our air filters. You may have to make a deal.
Who just went through here?
The Empress did. She had Corvo Atana with her. They weren't wearing no clothes.
Keep your head on. I was just asking.
Just because you're in charge of the gate, it don't mean the rest of us are idiots.
Yeah? Well, since you're such a genius, it ought to be real easy to see who it was. So go check it out.
Fine. I don't know why you're worried about nothing.
Really? Okay. Keep going. Really?
Someone's about to get shipped.
Oh no. Bye bye. Whoa. With all this. Oh, I see.
Are these rats crawling all over everything?
orange. Don't turn around, please. Shit. I know I can do it. Who said that? Oh. In a body or something? What's happening? Oh no. That's the main office, so let's not go there just yet. Hello?
Dowd. Didn't think I'd ever see you again. After you helped us escape the slaughterhouse, I got a job here running the looms. They got us working around the clock, making shrouds for all of the plague victims. Kinda makes me sick. But they have to come from somewhere, I guess.
How do I get into the engine room?
It's down in the basement, but you can't get in without the combination.
And where would I find that?
Nurse Trimble. He takes care of the geezer. But I'd bet my broom handle that's only half the story. See, the geezer's supposed to be the boss, but Trimble never lets anyone near him. Claims it's for his health. I'm sure the geezer knows the combination too, except Fat Chance talking to him alone. Only time Nurse Trimble leaves is to check the lab equipment he's got upstairs.
Thanks for the help.
The only other person I've seen go into the engine room is the mechanic. But he went into the sewers and hasn't come back since. I'm going home. I hope I still have a job after you do whatever you came to do. Maybe you can find a way to talk to the geezer alone. Good luck, Dowd.
Thank you. Looks like Skeeves ain't coming back from his patrol. It's been 6 days now. Don't get me wrong, I ain't grieving because Skeeves and me didn't see eye to eye on many things. But it makes me sad because he swore he was bringing back a tremendous stash of coins he knew about up in the dried out waterway. I figured I'd part with him, or I'd part him from all those coins in a few card games. That ain't to be. Who knows? If the water ever comes on again, just might flush him on out. But I doubt it. Go. When you get off duty tonight, we need to drink a toast to all Skeeves. Old rat fetus. Okay. Yeah. I've read that one before. Anything else anywhere that I can?
Half the city's dead. Make it 3 more months.
How do I get down there? Oh, yes. Go downstairs, I guess. Want to look into waterfall situation in the sewers. I see it. We talk to Nurse Trimble. The door combination. Okay. Hello? you okay? Whatever, I guess. If you die, it's not my fault. Really hope I'm not gonna lose my achievement because of you. Upstairs I need to go. Okay. Is there anything else up here? Both lab key I need, okay. Little is known of Elizabeth Stride's origins, but that she hailed from Orley, who to be the daughter of a seamstress and a traveling cloth merchant. White was forced to flee Morley in her early years after strangling an abusive schoolmaster. She smuggled herself out of the city, disguised as a boy, and became a powder monkey on a navy ship. The ruse worked for a time, allowing her to see wonders and horrors that women in her society had always been denied. Her high spirit, charisma, and fierceness propelled her to the top of the pecking order in the small ship-bound community of children. They grew loyal to her. Inevitably, her deception was discovered by the ship's surgeon when she was injured during a storm. Before the doctor could report her, she rallied her powder monkeys to toss the man overboard. A bloody fight ensued, but their brief mutiny was crushed. Many of her followers were put down. In the chaos, Lizzie and a handful of loyal boys managed to abandon ship in a skiff. Afterward, they found employment for a few seasons with a cartographer, working along the coast of the Pandician continent to map estuaries. There, the crew of children grew into experienced and savage fighters. At the conclusion of the mapping expedition, the crew sailed back to Crystal. Once in Dunwall, Lizzie and her hardened friends carved a space for themselves in the street culture of the city. Their nautical experience had them at home on the Runhaven River, territory previously unclaimed by any gang. They recruited former sailors, pirates, and defectors from other gangs. They took an unlikely lover, a naval aristocrat that arranged for her to carry merchant marine papers, giving them legitimacy in the eyes of the government, and allowing her to sail through territory normally restricted to merchants. Some of those same powder monkeys from the early years still follow her, helping pilot their cargo boat, the Undine, up and down the Runhaven on smuggling missions. As the leader of the Dead Eels, Lizzie has an almost mythic reputation for ferocity. She files her teeth to points, is even rumored to have webbed toes. Her enemies fear her unpredictable violence as much as they despise her. What is this? Falling salts? Okay, I'll take those. I guess. Above. Ooh, it's his lab. Okay. Right. The elixir vial. Oh, okay. Recipe required. Calibration of my experiment timer is slightly off. This should be fixed immediately. I like to check on my experiments immediately after the bell chimes. That is all perfectly timed from the bell ring to the walk to my lab. It should be a top priority after return from restoring water flow is yours.
Sherman's got good handwriting, which makes me distrust him.
One benefit of this play is the abundance of unclaimed bodies readily available to the inquisitive medical mind. I have been able to stimulate gastric function in addition to other organ activity through infusions of whale oil and the application of electrical impulses. I believe that such treatments could be applied to the living, that it might prolong life indefinitely. But my process is applied to the stomach and intestinal systems. Digestion does in fact still occur, though the end product must be evacuated from the stomach through tubing and processed by my machinery before being recirculated to the appropriate organs. This was a tricky solution to come across. My first inclination was to break the food down myself and bypass the natural process altogether. My subject has indicated that he no longer has a sense of taste, but that might be a mercy given what I'm feeding him these days. The keys are the subject? Pillow. Oh. Interesting what I found. What? How do I? Oh, I see. The antitoxin formula needs the following: oxtrash flour. I have one. Fullerite fetus. Metallic salts. I have the recipe. Nothing for now. Was there anything else here? Let's say, get out. No admittance without Nurse Trimble.
It's yours. You just have to do one thing, assassin. Kill me. This contraption.
Not allowed to do that.
Machine, get it off me. Let me die. I'll give you what you want. All I have to do is pull that oil tank. No, not yet. Trimble's machine keeps me alive, but he's rigged it so that gas will flood the mill if I die. Insurance. Search Trimble's quarters. Upstairs, he has antitoxin he drinks every day, just in case I croak. You'll have to make some to survive the gas.
I've already taken the antitoxin.
Good. You're ready then.
Take this!
Anyway.
Wakefield's miscalculation.
My name's Dowd. I'm looking for Lizzie Stride's missing engine coil. I'm giving you a chance to make a deal.
Yes, sir. Very reasonable offer. Geezer here says you're in luck. We only need that engine coil because someone shut off the flow that turns our water wheel. I sent men into the sewers to restore the flow, and not one of them came back. But what stopped them won't be a problem for the famous Dowd, will it? When the water flows, I'll give you the engine coil. Here's the key to the sewer entrance. And it's a pleasure to do business with you, Mr. Dowd. The Hatters will behave themselves, as long as you keep your end of the bargain, Dowd.
I sent our head mechanic into the sewers to try and get the water flowing in the canals again, but he hasn't been heard from since. Lost other men trying to investigate what happened to him.
This guy never made it back. Wonder if he's still down there.
I lost a man named Pete down there. Keep an eye on him.
I definitely cannot do that.
The eels could be on watch in there. Those sewers date back to well before the Caldwin dynasty. No telling what's in there. I'm sure the great Dowd isn't afraid of what's down there.
You'd be right. I'm not. I have no interest in doing his side quest anyway. Then we're not gonna kill him. I will, however. You gonna leave? I guess I can just. Check it failed.
Dowd, quick, come close. Look at the pickle I'm in. Words I've already taken the antitoxin. Good. It's done. Good man. I guess you figured it out. You gotta kill me now. None of your fancy knife shit. Just pull out the oil tank. When it's out, I'll give you the code. Easiest job you ever pulled. Pull the tank. Hurry up. Thought you were a cold-eyed killer. Finish the job, kid, and I'll give you what you want.
What if I don't want to do it though? Bye bye. I don't care. Wait, I don't have the combination. Didn't he give me something for the sewers though? How do I search there? Oh, this is not. This is to the engine coil, not to the sewers. Sewers is this way. Ooh. What I understood, the Hatters are now not hostile anymore. Yo, what the fuck? What? Where? What? Where am I being shot from? Oh, I see. Rats, behave. Behave, I said. Told you to behave.
Hello?
Oh.
You're not a weeper, are you?
Who the fuck are you?
I think I can walk if you'll just help me up.
You're the witch, aren't you?
Are you alright?
Oh, sir, thank you for finding me.
He's the witch,
It's
bro.
been awful. There are such
Look at
terrible
the-
things down here. But nothing as terrible as I.
Oh, damn. Not hiding. Anyway. Huh. You think you're Royer and a few others went up ahead to the water control station to see why the water flow stopped, but they haven't returned. There have been reports of strange noises and a few of our new workers fled for the exit. If someone doesn't come to relieve me soon, I'm leaving this place. I'm writing this so you have it on record that I did not just abandon my station without just cause. Okay.
The gangs are at each other's throats. Dowd is mired here. You'll have the time you need. And the portrait of the girl, is it? Excuse me, my lady. You're right. I should not have asked.
Right.
Dowd. Lurk told me you wouldn't give up. Even as she knelt before me and gave me all your secrets. I know what you're doing, Dowd. I know what that mark on your hand is. Just like the one on mine. I know everything you can do, and it won't matter. 4 of us chosen, but history will only remember one. Delilah.
4 of us.
If they remember any of us.
Is Corvo one of them? Okay, she hasn't alerted the other witches, which is awfully nice of her. Vengeance. Let's see. Adrenaline. Don't really care. Keep going. Need the key for this. Guess I have to go through those, or past those 2 witches. Not sure how I'll do that without being spotted.
Someone's coming.
Someone's got me, sure. How do I get past them? Oh, I guess I can use I can stop time. I can do that.
Someone's coming.
Okay. Let's see here. Okay. Awesome. Love that. Submariner. That has to do with breathing underwater. Give you speed. Not interesting anyway.
This must be Trimble's man. I doubt you'll be needing this again.
The new span and rip across 8 old one. Check water flow, control Trimble. Hopefully no rats. Box torsion and connect. Maggie likes red.
She's afraid of us. When the change comes, she'll only want the weaker sisters nearby.
Rebellion?
That makes no sense. Our power flows from Delilah. Without her, we'd be reduced to dancing under the moon and parlor tricks. You must be wrong.
Why else would she put us here, right in his path? I wish he'd hurry up and come already.
Right here. Whoa! Where'd she go?
Watch Lady Delilah.
Sorry, I interrupted you. There we go. Those guys? Oh, weepers. Whoa, whoa, whoa. There's 3 of them. There's a lot of them. Ah, no way. That's annoying. I'll wait for their little dialogue. They don't talk anymore? Really?
Will Lady Delilah feast us with a brace of rabbits tonight?
Please, I'm sick of hearing about it.
Boring. No. Fuck. Come on, bro. Can you not turn around right when I... That guy. Okay. That's everything. There's just one rune here somewhere. Where? What? Where is it? How do we get there? Oh. Right here. Don't use the vending system until the fan motor is replaced. The unit came off its drive shaft. No. Assuming I need a... I see the whale oil tank. Outsider walks on this. Population maintenance would be awesome.
You're putting it together, aren't you? It's not easy. Delilah's exceedingly bright. Her coven is rising, with her as the night star to guide them. Change
Whatever, bro.
is coming, and Delilah has a plan. But do you, Dowd? And I don't mean stealing an engine coil or slitting an old man's throat. You're charging upriver, and I do believe you'll make it. But what will you do with what you find there?
I'll see when it comes to that. It's in place. I wonder if I need to take this. Oh, this leads right to here. Okay. not working because of these things. Get to the mechanic's apartment. Oh. Help. Maybe this is what I want. That doesn't look like what I want to happen to me. They are friends, right? We're friends. Yes. I can go talk to him, see what happens. I hope he forgives me for... Okay, so not all of them are friendly towards me. Maybe knocking him unconscious wasn't a good thing. I'll be back soon. The combination should be in his apartment. Chat, I've completed the final connections between the mill apparatus and the engine. Power generated should be far more than required to put the mill back into full operation. I cannot vouch for the reliability of the engine itself. Therefore, I am traveling to the sewers to find where the water has been diverted away from the district. It's infinitely preferable to have this water flow restored to power our mill in perpetuity. Should the need arise to reach the engine during my absence, I have set the combination to the gate to 774. 774, okay. Let's go. Miss a couple of coins, but be fine.
Chunk of metal wiring. If this gets me closer to Delilah's throat, so be it.
Sewer. Oh. Interesting. I didn't realize I could get out of here, through here, but whatever. Let's go.
Just a matter of time.
Please.
What? Somebody get
Oh no, they're angry.
Chunk of metal wiring. If this gets me closer to Delilah's throat, so be it.
Here.
guys. The job's done and the fighting stopped. Next you'll be running for High Overseer. Reattach that coil and we'll start upriver tonight. Careful with the coil! Plug it in the engine and we'll put this place behind us. The Deadials will hold the line while I'm gone. I won't mind putting Dunwell behind me for a day or two. On the way, you can explain what you're getting me into upriver. You are an endless source of adventure, Dowd. Please, do the honors, Dowd. Fire up the engine from the bridge. Get us on the way.
I left Wakefield alive when I found him.
Sure, but you left him on my ship. Turns out the Undine's not a safe place to take a nap. All kinds of dangerous things lying about. Gaff hooks, sharp knives, rusty chains.
Got it.
I'm ready to put Cold Ridge far behind us. Soon we'll be back out on the river. News will be right.
Let's go.
The Brigmores were an ancient family, bankrupted a generation ago. Since then, the manor has housed 2 street gangs, a smuggling ring, innumerable rats, and the Brigmore witches. I'd always left them alone, but now a painter named Delilah had taken up witchcraft and formed a coven. She was trying something. A ritual. But what kind? The outsider knows. I cannot abide a mystery.
Here.
I scouted, sir. They've locked the front, and I've seen evidence of snares. Also, maybe it's nothing, but I spotted several statues of the woman Delilah. I don't know what it means, but I thought it was worth mentioning.
It means trouble. Anything else?
They're getting in and out of the house somehow, but I haven't spotted it. Sorry, sir. Best I can do.
Good enough. I'll take it from here.
I just realized the person that was following us all over. Were we supposed to find them at any point? This looks very weird for Dishonored, this area. It's not in the city. What the fuck is... Jesus. Weird ass dogs. I've been spotted. Crazy. Okay. Anyway, this will have to wait until next time. Which will be the last Dishonored stream. Just like a spawner. See the flowers in a circle here? Anyway. Do this. I'll see you all next time, guys. Until then. I see. Destroy this call. Until then, take care. Bye bye.